Hello students, welcome back to World of Home Science. Let us continue with the role of Community Development Facilitator. We have seen in the previous, that is Home Science Extension Education Part 3 video, role of the Community Development Facilitator as a guide. In this video, we will see the other roles of the Community Development Facilitator. As you all know, myself Vijay Patil, Assistant Professor of Home Science, Government First Grade College, Ankola, Pujgiri. Let's see the role of Community Development Facilitator as an enabler. The role of Community Development Facilitator as an enabler is simply to facilitate the community development process. This can be subdivided as focusing discontent about community conditions, encouraging organization, nourishing good interpersonal relations, emphasizing common objectives. Let's see one by one. The first one is focusing discontent about community conditions. The professional community development facilitator assists the people by awakening and focusing discontent about community conditions. In the beginning, the extension facilitator should listen patiently and encourage verbalization by interrogation. The role at this point is that of a catalytic agent, not to work as a salesman of a plan of the people, not tell them a way of attaining a plan, help people to probe their deepest feelings about community life, encourage verbalization of such feelings, nourish the hope that something can be done by collective efforts, not encourage undue optimism about quick and easy success. As an enabler, supposed to help people see the nature of their discontent to overcome the community problems. The role of the Community Development Facilitator as an enabler next proceeds to encouraging the organization. The first important work of the change agent as an enabler is to initiate and facilitate the process by which the discontent of the people is identified. Seek and establish meaningful communication so that people from various groups may come together to rank their discontent and begin to organize to deal with their problems or discontent. But still, there will be some fears, lack of confidence, and the feelings that new association or plan will threaten their established ways of life. Therefore, assure and motivate people to proceed in the desirable ways. It requires healthy discussions which they are directed to feel that something is required to be done about this and this. It will be fatal or wrong for the community facilitator to push to accelerate the pace, minimize difficulties. Therefore, it is necessary to review previous discussions, to raise original questions, and to encourage verbalization about all the points discussed previously. The role of Community Development Facilitator as an enabler requires judgment as how much support is provided. The responsibility for an action must lie with the community through its organization. The role of Community Development Facilitator as an enabler includes nourishing good interpersonal relations. The professional Community Development Facilitator needs to be warm, friendly person who is sensitive to the deeper feelings of the people and interested in the things that are important in the lives of the members of the community. As an enabler, the community facilitator should be interested in holding meetings in which people feel comfortable, enjoy themselves, and feel free to verbalize, make arrangements for the meetings and making introductions, etc., and sensitive to the process of interaction which goes on in the group and knows when and how to ask that question which will catch and focus the interest of the group. Know when to praise. Be accepted as a professional community development facilitator. Be liked and trusted by the person. Identify them. To influence people to attend meetings, accept people as they are, and they in turn accept the facilitator. People will cooperate with others because extension facilitator approves cooperation. Removes the blocks in the cooperative way of approach to things. Seek to understand the intergroup tensions and conflicts, vested interests, class differences which stand in the way of work or prevent cooperative work. As an enabler, community development facilitator should learn to emphasizing common objectives. Extension personnel should consistently work at freeing the community through its leaders to realize its potentialities and strengths in cooperative work, oriented in the direction of helping to express their concerns about their social problems, to find common ground with their fellows in the community, and to achieve satisfaction to cooperative work. He must seek to facilitate the process of community work through listening and questioning, identifying the group leaders, and by encouraging persons who show interest in common problems. He should not lead but facilitate the local efforts, does not provide answers but has questions which stimulate insight, does not carry the burden of responsibility for organization and action in the community. He provides encouragement and support for those who do this work. The next role of the community development facilitator is to act as an expert. In the capacity of an expert, the community development facilitator's role to provide data and direct advice in the number of areas about which he may speak with authority. He provides research data, technical experience, resource material, advice on methods which community organization may need and require in its question. The functions for such role may be to diagnose the community, to provide skills for the research, to provide information about other communities, to advise on methods, to provide technical information, and to evaluate. Let's see one by one. To diagnose the community. Most of the communities do not understand their own structure or organization. Under such circumstances, one is required to point out certain characteristics of the community or the neglected areas. For example, informal social organization or forces which separate section and groups in the community, significance of certain rituals, etc. So, if cooperative work is to secure, this has to be found out. The next is to provide skill for research. Knowledge on research methods will enable one to carry out studies on their own and to formulate research policy. The role of the community development facilitator as an expert proceeds to provide information about other communities. The community is required to learn from others, so one should know what others are doing and how their findings or principles could be used in their work. He should in a position to advise on methods. One is required to have expert knowledge of methods of organization and procedure. Of course, the local customs will govern practices at this point to a considerable degree, but the community development facilitator can provide a good deal of useful advice on selecting leaders and representation of subgroups. He should be in a position to provide technical information. One should have command over technical knowledge. One should know from where such knowledge is to be get. One should be able to bridge the gap between the technical knowledge available and the technical knowledge being used by the people or needed by the community. As an expert, he must know how to evaluate. One should be able to evaluate and interpret to the community or group. Let's see the role of community development facilitator as a therapist. It employs diagnosis and treatment of the community as a whole. This treatment should be carried through the leaders of the group. The areas in which the treatment is required are taboos, ideas, traditional attitudes which create tension and separate the groups. If the community is able to recognize these deep-rooted ideas and practices, verbalize about them and begin to cope with them, it may develop a capacity to function effectively. One is required to know the origin and history of the community as is required by a therapist or doctor in separate parts, social roots, many of the present beliefs and customs, the association of beliefs and practices, the power structure in the community, the roles and relationships between the roles established in the community. As a therapist, his diagnosis must provide the community with some understanding of its nature and character. The therapist's treatment should involve the community in a process in which self-understanding relieves tension and moves blocks to cooperative work. The difference in an average facilitator and a therapist is the depth and thoroughness of the analysis and treatment. The therapist deals with those deep-lying and often unconscious forces which threaten to disrupt the community organizing process. Thus, the community development facilitator can be an instrument in policy formation and implementation. Community development facilitator needs to channelize resources, organize people and communities. Providing opportunities will have a significant effect on the overall well-being of community members. A community development facilitator opens opportunities for people in the community to develop their skills, knowledge, and change in behavior, in turn changing the quality of community. Thus, community development facilitator builds harmony among its members. That's for now. This is me, Vijaya, signing off. If you find the content of this video useful, do like, share and subscribe. Comment for your suggestions. For future home science videos, stay tuned. Bye-bye.